Alright guys, what's up, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something seriously wild to talk about, and I mean wild in that BMW engineers probably lost sleep over this kind of way. We're diving deep into the upcoming 2026 Mansory BMW M5 P850, and yeah, just saying that name already sounds expensive. If you're a BMW fan, an M5 lover, or just someone who enjoys ridiculous power wrapped in luxury, you're gonna wanna stick around for this one because this thing is straight up crazy. So first things first, the BMW M5 has always been that sneaky beast. You know the type. 4 doors, looks classy enough to pull up to a business meeting, but under the hood it's been bullying supercars for years. Now fast forward to 2026, BMW goes hybrid with the M5, and then Mansory steps in like, cool story, but let's turn this thing up to 11. And boom, that's where the P850 comes into the picture. Now if you followed Mansory at all, you already know they don't do subtle. Mansory is that friend who never whispers. They shout. Loud carbon fiber shouting. So when they get their hands on the new M5, you already know stock is out the window. The result is a car that looks angrier, wider, lower, and way more aggressive than anything BMW ever intended for your average driveway. Just looking at the exterior, the first thing that hits you is how mean this thing looks standing still. The front end is completely transformed. Mansory doesn't just add a splitter and call it a day. Nah, we're talking a full carbon fiber front fascia, redesigned bumper, massive air intakes that look like they're ready to inhale small animals, and that signature Mansory carbon weave that screams, "Don't mess with me." The kidney grills are darker, sharper, and more aggressive, and depending on the spec, you might even see illuminated accents that give it that futuristic, almost cyberpunk vibe. The hood is another story. Carbon fiber, obviously, but not just for weight savings. Mansory adds vents, sculpting, and depth so it looks like there's a monster trying to escape from underneath. And honestly, with 850 horsepower, that's not far from the truth. From the side profile, the car looks wider, and that's because it is wider. Mansory typically adds flared arches, side skirts, and aerodynamic elements that make the M5 sit lower and more planted. It's the kind of stance that makes people turn their heads even before they hear the exhaust. And yeah, let's talk wheels for a second, because Mansory doesn't play around here either. Massive forged wheels, usually 21 or 22 inches, wrapped in sticky performance tires. The design is aggressive but still classy, and behind them you've got massive brakes peeking through, because when you're pushing this much power, you better be able to stop just as hard as you go. From the back, the P850 looks downright intimidating. The rear diffuser is full carbon, super aggressive, and paired with a quad exhaust setup that looks like it belongs on a race car, not a luxury sedan. And when this thing starts up, yeah, forget quiet luxury. Even though it's a hybrid, Mansory tunes the exhaust so you still get that deep, nasty V8 growl. It's not obnoxious in a cheap way, but it definitely lets everyone know you didn't buy the base model. Now let's get into what really matters, the power. The 2026 BMW M5 already comes with a hybrid setup from the factory, combining a twin-turbo V8 with an electric motor. Stock, it's already stupid fast. But Mansory saw that and said, nah, we can do better. With upgraded turbos, ECU tuning, improved cooling, and a reworked hybrid system, the M5 P850 cranks out around 850 horsepower. Let that sink in for a second. 850. In a 4-door sedan. Torque numbers. Insane. We're talking the kind of pull that makes your passengers grab the door handles and question their life choices. And the crazy part is how smooth it all feels. Because of the electric motor, you get instant torque off the line. No lag, no waiting. Just instant shove. You tap the throttle, and the car moves now. 0 to 60 happens in what feels like a blink, and highway pulls are just ridiculous. This is the kind of car where passing someone doesn't even feel like effort. Now I know some of you are thinking, hybrid. Isn't that supposed to be boring? Not here. This hybrid setup isn't about saving the planet, it's about making the car faster. The electric motor fills in the gaps, smooths out power delivery, and adds that instant punch that gas engines just can't do alone. You still get the V8 drama, the sound, the emotion, but with modern tech layered on top. And here's the wild part, despite all this performance, the M5 P850 is still all-wheel drive. That means traction for days. Rain, cold pavement, sketchy roads, this thing just hooks and goes. Now obviously, this isn't an off-road SUV or anything like that, but the AWD system combined with adjustable suspension means the car can handle rougher roads way better than you'd expect. Bad pavement, uneven surfaces, even light gravel roads, it stays composed. It's not meant for rock crawling, but for real-world driving, especially in the US where road quality can be all over the place, that's a huge plus. Speaking of suspension, Mansory doesn't leave that stock either. Lowered, adaptive, and tuned to handle the extra power, the suspension setup gives you the best of both worlds. In comfort mode, you can cruise, daily drive it, and not feel like your spine's getting destroyed. Switch it into Sport or Sport Plus, and the car tightens up, corners flat, and feels locked to the road. It's wild how a car this heavy can feel this agile. Now let's talk pricing, because yeah, this is where reality checks in. The standard 2026 BMW M5 is already gonna be expensive. Add Mansory's full P850 treatment, and you're looking at serious money. Depending on how far you go with customization, this thing could easily push well into the $300,000 range or more. And honestly, that's kind of the point. This isn't meant for everyone. This is for collectors, enthusiasts, and people who want something truly unique. And that's where the comparison to past M5 models gets really interesting. Old school M5s were all about raw power and understated looks. The E39 was elegant. The E60 was insane with that V10. The F10 and F90 brought turbo power and AWD. But this new generation, this is a whole different animal. It's heavier, yes, but it's also smarter, faster, and more capable than ever. And with Mansory's touch, it becomes something BMW would never officially build. Compared to older Mansory builds, the P850 feels more refined. Still crazy, still bold, but more balanced. It's not just about shock value anymore. It's about blending insane performance with real usability. You could daily drive this thing if you wanted to. You could road trip it. You could take clients to lunch in it. And then, later that night, gap supercars on the freeway. And that's honestly what makes this car so appealing. It's a flex, but it's a smart flex. It's not screaming for attention in a cheap way. It's saying, yeah, I know what I bought. So yeah, the 2026 Mansory BMW M5 P850 is shaping up to be one of the wildest sedans we've seen in a long time. It's powerful, luxurious, aggressive, and ridiculously fast. It takes everything people love about the M5 and dials it way past factory limits. If you're into high-performance luxury sedans, this is one of those cars that instantly goes on the dream list. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more car content like this, and drop a comment down below letting me know what you think about the Mansory M5 P850. Would you drive it, or is it too much? As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.